Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and I'm getting ready to work on the title for the Abundance Journal, and I haven't come up with any other idea than what I have done before, so I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to print the name of the journal on cloth. I love the way it looks, so I'm like, why not do it? So, okay, trying to find my acrylic blocks. And there's still one missing. Who knows where it is, but I'm going to go on with this. And so I'm going to, I think, well, I guess I want to say Abundance Journal. I was going to say maybe I just want to have abundance, but I think I'll put Abundance Journal. Looks like I can do abundance, A-B-U-N-D, before I have to repeat the, oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness, I can't quite get this get this together here. A. You know, I am not a stamper, and so I'm sure the people out there that are ink stamper people are just having a fit because I'm sure there's a technique to doing this, and I stubbornly refuse to go out and look to see what it is. So here I am muddling through. So let's see if I got it upside down or backwards. Yes, I got the D. I got the D wrong. Let's see. Okay, and it looks like the A is really far away, but I don't see how to change that letter spacing. So I'm going to just do that. Print several as an insurance policy. And I'm going to put something under it, so hopefully it gives a little bit. Okay, go over here on this wider part. Ooh, thought I allowed plenty of room down there. I'm barely going to make it. Wow, okay. And is that going to fit on? Yes, it will. I was going to say, ooh, is that going to fit on my journal? But it will. Okay. So let me come down here and do this one too as a backup. All right. All right. There's one word down. And journal. Okay. Come down here. Got one letter that wouldn't fit. that's the L. So if I can get this L on here without messing up, I got it made. Okay. All right, I did it. Okay, so let me clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I've kind of looked around at some trim I have that might go on the front. And this is really pretty wide here. So let's see, I need to allow at least that much room. So I'm going to stitch it on and just kind of play around with maybe some other things to add to it with sewing. Now, one of the color combinations I like a lot is peach and this wine red. I don't know if I think it'll be okay if I want to use some of this. I'll have to, I don't really like it gathered. I don't really like it gathered. I like it flat, so I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to cut this edge off where it's sewn and gathered. Got this at a flea market, and I got this gigantic bag of this peach lace. I don't know what in the world they made with it, but there was enough to do a wedding, I would say. Probably all the bridesmaids' dresses in the wedding. I don't know. Seemed like a lot. I don't know how much of this I want, if I even want to use it, but I'm going to go ahead. Oh, there's a, okay, I'll just cut that off. That'll be a good stopping place. And give me a good amount of flat lace. I was also thinking about going back and painting some more white lace with my the Distress Oxide spray. I did that the other day, and this was the color it came out, and I thought it looked pretty cool, actually. I really didn't know what it was going to do, and it surprised me how well it looked. I was afraid it would resist it because I know it's a lot of synthetic, and you know, sometimes they just won't accept any color, but I think it's just probably sitting on top of this. It's probably not absorbed, but anyway, I don't care. It works. And then this is kind of cool too. So let's see, this was kind of light. That's what I was thinking. I might spray it with that Distress spray and make it darker. So I think maybe I need to tear this, if it will tear. Sometimes you get a, yeah, too thin of a strip, it won't tear. Darn it. Nope. But that's okay. I kind of just want I want it smaller, obviously, but I also want it maybe I can pull some threads and at least get that kind of a edge going. Okay, so it'll be that, but it needs something behind it to make it show up. I pulled out some of my seam binding because that would certainly make a nice contrast. I wanted to use some of that. But I might go look and see if I have any fabric or whatever in that color. And I've got the embroidery thread out in that color. So let me go look, be right back. Okay, I had just about decided to throw the kitchen sink at this thing, but I decided to use some restraint, and so I'm going to use subtler colors. I was going to throw a bunch of lace and doilies, and I'll just really put a lot of stuff on it. And I laid it out, and it just didn't say anything to me. So I decided to try the 2 strips, and that looks pretty good. You know, sometimes you do things and you're just like, oh, great, that I love it. That's what I want. Other times you're like, well, that's not bad. And I think that's kind of where I'm at with this. I'm not loving it yet. And so usually when I think that, I think, oh, I need to put more stuff, which is what I was trying, but it wasn't working out. So what I think is I'm going to do this, and then I have a feeling I'm going to have some buttons that will add to it. So I'll probably add some buttons to the cover, and I'm going to need to figure out how I want to make a closure, or if I just want to use ribbon. So I'm going to just slow stitch this on. I don't really have a plan yet. Just see what happens, I guess. Kind of thinking, so this is tone on tone, nothing dramatic. So let's see. And I have this kind of angled. Let me straighten it out. I think it needs to probably, I had them all crazy. And first I thought I liked that. And I thought, no, I don't really like that. Do I like that over that? Kind of messes up reading it. I think I'll flip it so that, no. Okay, I'm going to just begin to slow stitch this. I think just single stitches, like several rows of uneven stitches. That's what I think right now. So I haven't done slow stitching for a while, and I do love doing it. When I do it, I feel like, ooh, I want to keep doing it. And do a whole bunch, but then I have to get back and make my journal, so. And I think I'll run a single. Let me see if I can get away with running just a single line of stitching along here. I kind of feel like if you do one row of uneven stitches, it just kind of looks like you weren't very good at slow stitching or embroidery, but when you do several, it starts to look intentional, and then it's okay. So I'm not sure how this will look, but we'll see. So I'm going to try and do the same thing I did on the other side and do a couple of rows of stitching. Oh, and you guys, kind of funny. I was editing my editing my videos, and I realized that there's this thing I do when I edit it, and it jumps, and so it skips like big sections of the video that I thought were edited. And I don't go back and rewatch each video when I'm all finished. I just assume I've edited it properly. And so what I'm thinking is, I bet you there's places on my videos that I thought were edited out that I probably left in. So if you have watched my videos and heard me yelling at my husband to be quiet, or yelling at the dogs to be quiet, or answering my husband's questions from downstairs in a loud voice, or coughing, sneezing, or whatever else I do that I normally edit out, I apologize. Or if you hear my husband having a phone conversation from downstairs because he's so loud you can't hear him. Anyway, if you heard that, that was not supposed to be in there, and I'm sorry. Just makes me wonder, kind of makes me want to go back and rewatch my videos, but that's probably not going to happen. Okay, so I guess I should probably stitch this on with the same color thread, although I'm not loving that idea. Great. I'll just say that. Well, we'll see. If I hate it, I can always rip it out. This thread doesn't match perfectly, so maybe that helps to just put it more places so that it looks like it belongs there. Okay, yeah, that looks okay to me. Okay. All right, well, I'm just gonna stop there and look for some buttons. Actually, I think I'll just stick that needle there. I'm gonna get my buttons out. I'm gonna turn the camera off and just kind of sit here and stare at my buttons for a while, so then I'll be back. Okay, so I found 3 cute black buttons, and since there's black on this spine area, I thought it'd be nice to repeat the black. Maybe something like that, something asymmetrical. We'll see what this thread looks like. I don't know if I might need black thread, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I think I like seeing the color there. So let's see if I really only need it stitched a couple of times since I'm not really buttoning a pair of pants or something with these. It's just for looks. So I think 2 times in is plenty. Oh, the suspense. Am I going to have enough thread without having to rethread my needle? My dog's downstairs, and whenever I make a funny noise, he tunes up, so I got to be quiet. Okay, so I don't really want this in a straight line on here. So I'm gonna sew it down here. So for those of you who are OCD, I apologize in advance for the wonkiness, but that's kind of how I am. When I try to be symmetrical, it just never seems to work out for me. Can't make myself do it. So now can I get through there one more time? And my needle comes off. I don't think so. Nope. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut it off and pretend I don't see it. There. Okay. So there is my title. And I think I'm going to stop for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And I'll be back with the next one. We're pretty much finished with this. I mean, I've got to load it up and all that, but most of the things are done. So thanks for watching. And if you like the video, click like. Think about subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.